Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. You don't know it's your boy Bujusken here, representing for Fury Sports TV. Yeah, Fury Sports TV. Tonight I want to start off by saying thank you everyone for subscribing. We have reached 100 subs in less than a month, so that's progress. Thanks again. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. We want this channel to grow. So share, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell so you can get notified when we drop new videos. Yeah, and so we dive right in, cause tonight, yeah, it's a lot to cover. The Premier League has officially started in September. It's late, but we all know this COVID pandemic, and yeah, everything is crazy right now, but so happy that football is back. Hopefully we can have fans in the stadium sooner rather than later, because some of the clubs are already feeling it, and losing TV deals and not having a game day revenue can certainly affect most of these clubs, not the powerhouses out there in world football, but yeah, we get the drift. Yeah, so excuse me. Yeah. Before I go to football, we all know last night it was a thrilling game in the playoff. The Western Conference, the Nuggets and the Clippers. I thought the Clippers was gonna wrap up the series last night. Unfortunately, the Nuggets had other plans. They was down like 15, 20 points, and they came back to beat the Clippers. So that series is tied 3-3. I still want to see a Los Angeles final, the Clippers and Lakers. But hey, yeah, your thoughts on that? The football season also started. I'm not gonna go into details on that. I'll cover some of the scores at the end of the program, and for the American football fans. But yeah, like I said, a lot to discuss tonight, and the Premier League. No, before I head to the Premier League, that game yesterday, PSG and Marseille, 5 players got red card, including Neymar. I think him and Memphis had some altercation, pushing, shoving, headbutting, and all that stuff. 5 players got red carded. It was melodrama. Yeah, crazy stuff going on over there in France. Yeah, but we'll hear about further suspensions and whatever as the time goes by. And yeah, so back to the best league now in the world, the Premier League. Yeah, so today Chelsea played today. The much anticipated Chelsea that spent over 200 mil. I think everybody wanted to see how they would shape up, or if their players will hit the ground running. And yeah, so it was an interesting game. On my point of view, I think Chelsea got outplayed, out hustled in the first half. Yeah, I thought they was outplayed in the first half. Players like Loftus-Cheek kept giving away the ball. He was terrible in that first half for Chelsea. And fortunately, they had a break. They got a penalty. Jorginho did his skip hop thing and he slotted it home. But only for Brighton come and crawl their way back into the game. It was a good strike. That was a good goal, and Brighton sure put up a fight. Eventually, as the game goes by, Chelsea grew into the game. They came out second half looking the better team. They made a couple of subs, and that second, I think it was the second goal by Reece James. That's already candidate for goal of the week, maybe goal of the season. I don't know, but that was a stunner. Like he kicked that ball with vengeance, Yeah. My top picks. Oh, let's do a vote on this. Goal of the week. Salah, that volley. Salah, Reece James, and Aubameyang's effort. I think those were the top goals over the past week. So y'all can drop it in the comments which goal you think was the best over week 1 in the Premier League. Yeah, so as I was saying, Chelsea grew into the game. Reece James scored an absolute stunner, and Kirk Zuma had a lucky one, but unlucky Brighton because they really put up a fight, and it was just one of those games where you got your chances and you didn't take it, you'll pay, especially when you're playing against these top teams, because Lewis Dunk had a real good opportunity to make the game 2-2, and he missed a sitter. It was like a easy header, and he missed it. So Chelsea prevailed in the end. They won the game 3-1, which I predicted. Yeah, I got that score right on point. Other games, the first game of the new season was Arsenal versus Fulham, and 3 points as expected. It was a good display by the Gunners. It's only Fulham though, so nothing much to report. One thing in general though, the teams that have been promoted, I don't think they gotta defend and manage the games better if they want to stay up. And reason of saying that was the other promoted team, Leeds, who played against Liverpool. That game was a 4-3 thriller, and I predicted a 3-0 to Liverpool, but we all know Bielsa. I don't think this man knows how to defend. He plays the game one way: press, and they forced Liverpool into errors, and they got 3 goals. 2 of Liverpool's goals were penalties, which Salah slotted home. He had a hat-trick, and he had a real good volley, which was unstoppable. I don't think there's no keeper in this world that would have saved that. But Liverpool defense, I don't know if they're still on holiday, but they're not playing up to standard as a unit like we saw last year. So hopefully they can keep making mistakes and lose a couple game or here or there. Yeah. So that was Liverpool Leeds. Must I say that was a good watch. If you missed the game, I don't know if you want to watch the highlights or rewatch the game on, I think it's on YouTube, I don't know. But yeah, that was Liverpool Leeds. Palace Southampton. I told y'all Zaha looked real good in preseason. He bring the farm over into the new Premier League season. He scored. Palace won the game 1-0. I originally predicted Palace to win the game 2-1. So I was off there, but my result was still on the winning team. That's for the second game. Newcastle, West Ham. Yeah, Newcastle, West Ham. My score was a 1-1 tie. The actual score was Newcastle 1-2-0. Callum Wilson had a debut goal for Newcastle, and they look really good. Who else? West Brom, Leicester. I called the score to 2-0 to Leicester. Unfortunately, the game finished 3-0 to Leicester, and two penalties given, and Jamie Vardy slotted home those 2 penalties. So job done to Leicester City. Today's game was Sheffield Wolves. I did mention that Sheffield did no business in the window, and I think Wolves are the better team. I mean, Sheffield did put up a fight, but Wolves got the job done right out the gates. They came out and they were on top of the game, and they had 2 goals in the first half, and they just good proper game management to see this game out 2-0, and yeah. So now down to the game of the week for me, Everton and Tottenham. This game, hey, I hate Tottenham. I don't like Tottenham. I don't like Mourinho. And the fact that Ancelotti and his army, I'm talking about Decore, James, and Allen, they bossed that midfield. They slapped Tottenham around. I mean, they took Dele Alli off after the first half, and they brought on Sissoko, which I think was a bad idea because there was no really hold-up play from Harry Kane up top, and they were outnumbered in the midfield, and they had nothing going forward, nothing creatively, and they took Dele Alli off and brought on Sissoko. And if you ask me, the only thing Sissoko knows how to do is to run with the ball. So they weren't possessing the ball. Like I said, they got out-hustled. We all know what Decore could do because we saw him do it for Watford. And James had a great debut. He looks really good, but that's only one game. Yeah, that's only one game. I'm not going to judge him off for that one game. Just like Kyle Havertz, he had a horrible game today in my eyes. Like, there were long periods of time where I didn't see Kyle Havertz. Where off not having the ball off the ball, he was not in the game. He was just walking around. But they'll get used to it. It's the Premier League. I'm not going to write him off. I don't see what he did today to show that he was worth 100 mil. Like my friend Shane would say, he don't see him pulling up trees for 100 mil. But we all know what Timo Werner is capable of. So I'm not going to write him off. This is the English league. Not every player can hit the ground running. It'll take time for some of them to adapt. But those 3 that Everton bought, Allen, James, and Decore, they bossed that midfield. Like, they slapped Spurs around. Like, Mourinho, he started blaming the players. Said the players are lazy, da-da-da-da. Well, which he does have a point. Because they were out hustle for pretty much every possession. And they were playing at home. So I think Everton is going to make some noise this year if they keep this form. And I think they're only going to get better because that was only the first game for those 3 players. So the Premier League should be very exciting this year. Very, very exciting. Because I'm still waiting to see what Kyle Havertz can do for that 100 mil. I have faith in Timo Werner, even though I hope he don't score a lot of goals. And Chelsea did play without Pulisic today. Oh, how could I forget? Willian had a great debut for Arsenal. 2 assists. They saying 3, but I don't think the first one counts as an assist because initially he took a shot. Yeah. So, that's it for today's show. Again, thank you guys. Like I said, we have reached 1,000. My bad, not 1,000. 100 subs. So please like this video, comment, tell me your thoughts on Tottenham losing, Chelsea's new signing. How are you feeling? Yeah, just leave it all in the comment. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so when we drop a video, come right to your foot. Yeah, that's the show for today again. Thank you. I can't say enough. Food Sports TV, your boy Bujaskeng here. Oh,